Well, good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. Excited to be with you. It's a huge report. It really is, and I hope you guys can catch it. There's actually three parts to it. I'm going to give you an anecdotal story, a survey, and then another piece from the military. Folks, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Take a quick moment and do that. Also, follow me on some of the other platforms below. First, this quick story, okay? I'm going to just ask questions here, folks. I'm not going to assume or make statements or innuendo. But I have a friend. He works for a company here in Minnesota. Now, the owner of the company used to be an executive at one of these large corporations, okay? So they're on their management call. And it's like a quarterly or monthly management call because my friend is part of the management team. And at the end of the call, he says, look, if some people... everybody in the company is going to need to take part in this medical procedure, or and any new hires will as well. Well, my friend, the manager, has a staff of only 5 to 15 people, folks, or excuse me, 10 to 15 people, right in there. Depending upon, he's always looking for drivers. And guess what? After he got off the call, 5 of them called and said we're quitting. Yeah, okay, it gets crazier because he was thinking that he was going to put in his notice. Well, then all of a sudden his boss calls him and says, hey, just don't do anything. Okay, I didn't know that was going to happen. Okay, none of us knew. That was kind of out of the blue. Just hold on. Don't do anything yet. Okay, because how can they afford to lose 1/3 to 1/2 their staff in hiring times like these? Doesn't work. Now listen to this. By survey, Americans are more likely to support businesses that don't enforce employee mandates than those that do. So this is out of Creative Destruction Media. I'll link this below. More Americans are likely to do business with companies that do not mandate than those who require, according to a new poll. Among Democrats, Republicans, and Independents, over 20% of each group had no opinion. Across the board, though, 65% of those polled had already received the item. But the key takeaway is that 42.7% of American voters are more likely to support businesses that do not have mandates, compared to 34.3% who say they're more likely to support those with them. In other news... and this is from, well, I don't think, well, here's the thing. The Pentagon, they're saying right now that, according to chaplains, that 10% are refusing the mandate based upon religious exemptions. So the question is the Pentagon willing to decimate the military over this? What would they do with recruitment this low and then losing another 10% when we already have a suppressed force where we don't have enough people? So, folks, if you remember the labor movement, that demanded higher wages, what they did was they just got enough people to band together and say we want higher wages, right? So, in many respects, this is no different. So the question is, where does this all go? And the question is, what do you do? And do you believe that your employers can require you to do that? And how does that fit into, and I'm not even speaking in legalese terms, I'm just talking in practical terms here, folks. It's something to consider. Anyways, thanks so much for listening to Lumberjack Logic. Hope you folks have a great day. Remember, we're still free. Peace out.